Janice Ellig has just one mantra for corporate women: make it happen. And that is exactly what she does as a partner in Ellig, a New York executive search firm. She even wrote a book about it called What Every Successful Woman Knows. Ellig and her colleagues present diverse groups of prospective candidates for senior-level corporate positions. And as presenter Robin Hindery mentioned at the gala, 60% of the firm's placements are women and minority men. Ellig says she wants her legacy to be a reduction in the 70 years it will still take for women to gain parity with men on Fortune 500 corporate boards.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Janice Ellig.
I first want to say to Rita Henley-Jensen, to the chair of Women's eNews, Davia Temin, and to all the members of eNews, thank you very much. This is such an honor. You put together a terrific party with wonderful women, and I'm having a great time. I also want to say, Rita, I think you're over there, that a week ago I had a birthday, and I know that on Women's eNews, you have all the news that women need to know to make them powerful and to be really informed. But on my birthday, I went to eNews and said, older women who rock. And I thought, this is uplifting. So I read about a woman in Kansas who was the oldest person in the United States to get a degree, 95 years of age. And another woman who's 91, who's the oldest postmaster in the country. And then Hillary, not the Hillary, but another Hillary at 75, went to the North Pole to trek around just because she could. So, Rita, your eNews is uplifting in many ways. But I want to say a couple of things. I'm really here because of my mother, and everybody has somebody in their life that had a major difference, and my mother was that woman. And she taught me three very key lessons. One was to have a career. Two, to be financially independent. And three, to stay close to my sisters. She told me this when I was 10 years of age. Now, my sisters are all here tonight, not my blood sisters, but and I look around the room and I'm making some new sisters. And this is what it's all about, because the women that I really know here tonight not only give back to other women domestically, but they do it across the world. And they're doing it in financial ways, they're doing it in mentoring. This is a sisterhood. This is saying women need to be there. We need to be there in numbers, and we need to support each other. And so I thank all of my dear, dear friends that are here tonight doing that. There's another person here who's not my sister, but my best friend is my husband, Bruce. And the reason, he's taking some videos there. And the reason I have to acknowledge him is because we do a lot of, my friends all here, we do a lot of networking dinners with women to talk about women's issues. And so we descend usually at my home or Anne's home, 40 at a time. So you need to have men in your life to support all this. So I thank Bruce. I'm going to be very quick now. The other important man in my life is my co-author, Bill Morin, who's here tonight. And one of the things that we tried to do when we wrote the book, What Every Successful Woman Knows, 12 Strategies to Get the Power and Ignite Your Career, was for women to be empowered, for women to have a voice at the table, for women at government and corporate America, not-for-profit organizations, for women to really have a voice and make a difference. And that's what Bill and I have tried to do. My search partner, Susan Chaddock, who's also here with me tonight, we do this every day in our search work in terms of trying to put women into high-level positions, because we know corporate America, 98% of the CEOs of the Fortune 500 are men. Now, there's something wrong with that number. I have some clients here tonight who are also helping me change that, and I think it's important to just recognize that women have to be heard. We need our voices there. It'll make the world a much better place. There's a writer, James Baldwin, who said, not everything that you face can be changed, but until you face it, you can't change it. So I thank you all tonight for being here to help change the face of this country.